If you're having trouble printing and having one of the following problems with your printer, color missing, faded lines, blank pages with any one of these printer models, the Epson XP-6100, 6100, and many more, then stay tuned. You won't want to miss this. Hey, what is going on? The Printer Guy here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to clean the print head on the Epson XP-6100 and similar models. This is a specific type of print head that we are going to work on, and I'm going to show you a process and a kit that you will need to use to actually solve this problem. The problem I have is very minor. It's just a few lines that are showing up on the black nozzles, but there are other problems like printing blank pages and others that are solved with a similar process to what I'm going to show you here in this video. If this video ends up being helpful, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below, and if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually placing in a remanufactured ink cartridge, which I'm going to have linked down in the description below. Because to actually print, I am not able to unless I swap out the old ink cartridge with this new one. And so that is a part of the process here, is if you're missing any ink, you're going to need to do this, and you'll need to do this at the end of this process as well, just to make sure that you have full ink and you're printing with full ink, because that could be a part of the problem. So the first thing we want to do is print a head nozzle check, and this is basically going to tell us what colors are giving us the most issues, or if there are any issues at all. If you're printing blank pages, you can skip this step, but basically you're printing out a print nozzle report twice, and then on the second time you are unplugging. That's basically because the print head starts to move back and forth. Once you hear it moving back and forth, you unplug it, so that way it is unlocked and you can actually start working on it. So when you have your nozzle report, you can tell what colors need to be cleaned. You are going to be removing all of the ink cartridges to basically have a clear space to work on with the print head. Once you identified how many colors you're going to be cleaning, you're now going to be using the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. The very first link down in the description below, or somewhere here on the screen, is where you're going to want to click to get this kit. Get it on the way. Maybe you can pause this video, purchase it, come back and watch this video, because you're going to have to use this product to fix this problem. Now, any paper towel will do. You're going to want to fold it up and make sure it's nice and thin so that you can fit it under the print head. And once you are able to fit it down in there, you're going to slide the print head to the middle of the paper. Really, any paper towel will do. So there are a lot of attachments that come with the kit, but these are the 4 that you will need: the syringe itself, the silicone tubing, the L-shaped piece, and the clear attachment. You're going to attach the L-shaped piece to the silicone tubing. That should already be attached to the syringe when it comes in the kit. Of course, you've already suctioned up some cleaning fluid all the way so that the syringe is full before you've done this, because you'll have to remove these attachments to refill again. But now the final piece is that clear attachment piece. So this clear attachment piece is circular, but we will be able to bend it so that it is an oval shape, because the type of print head on these printers, the XP-6100 and the other ones mentioned in this video, are oval shaped. And so you're going to need this attachment because it is able to bend and shape into an oval. You do, however, have to keep your hand on the attachment the entire time, and there could be some spillage, and that's totally normal when you are actually pushing the fluid through. What we're doing is we're pushing the fluid through the print head because there is a blockage. There's some type of blockage that is causing a problem where you're not able to print a certain color. You're printing the blank page that you're printing, and it could be that there is gunked up ink or dried up ink in there, and that's what we're trying to break up with this fluid. If you're having any resistance at all, then you're going to want to warm up the fluid and then come back and reapply it. Now, the way that we know that the print head is actually being cleaned is we can look at the bottom towel, and when we move the print head to the side, you're going to see that there is ink that has kind of been absorbed by that towel, and that's how we know that we have been successful. Now I'm cleaning one black nozzle and one yellow nozzle to show you kind of on here the differences. The one all the way to the left is the black, and then the one next to that is as well. And so you can clean any of these colors and all of these colors, as many as you need. If you only have a problem with one color on the print nozzle report, then only focus on that one color. But if you're printing blank pages, do all of the colors and then everywhere in between. You want to push between 5 to 10 milliliters per nozzle, and that is pretty standard to be able to flush out all of the gunked up, dried up ink and get it pushed out onto this paper towel. Now, when we look at this paper towel, you're going to see that all of the ink that we wanted to push through, and sometimes it will come out clear. So if you do a cleaning 2 times, or if there is a ink ink problem. You might not see the ink absorbed onto the towel, you may just see cleaning fluid that's been absorbed, and that's totally fine too. But really, most of the time, you're going to see ink. I would keep a lot of paper towel on hand just so that you can dry everything up once you're totally satisfied and done with the cleaning. Now, I did a quick cleaning. You can take a little bit more time with this and make sure that you're satisfied with pushing. Maybe you want to push 20 milliliters through at a time on each nozzle if you have blank pages, or one color you might want to do 25 milliliters because you have a major issue. And at this point, we want to be really careful with the ink cartridges we allow to go back into the printhead. The printhead is totally cleared, but it could be that if you are running a cartridge that is running low on ink, you could have issues. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description below, as I said, for new remanufactured ink, and I highly recommend you just start off fresh. Throw out the old ink cartridges and buy some new ink cartridges so you can start off fresh, and that new ink can get absorbed into the printhead and start to actually print properly with all of the different colors. You're going to need to clear paper jam that probably is at the back of the printer because we unplugged it the way we did. And by the way, that is a standard practice. I have done that with many printers, and that is the best way to do this. We're going to go back to maintenance now, and we're not done with the cleaning. We're actually going to click print head cleaning. That's not for the purpose of actually cleaning the print head. What that is so that the ink can actually get pushed into the system, because that's what we need to happen. We've flushed the system, and now we need it to be pushed back into the system. After doing that several times, it might take you, 3, 4, 5 times. It might take you 1 time. You're going to have this report printed out once again. If it doesn't print out right away, you're going to want to go in and print a nozzle report through maintenance. And this is what you should see. You should see every single one of these colors with straight lines, nothing breaking, no breaks in between, no fades, nothing like that. Should be a totally crystal clear print. All right, so remember the cleaning kit link that is down in the description below. You can get that. You can probably get that within 1 day because it is sold on Amazon. The ink as well, I'm going to be linking to down below. And any other resources you might need, use this channel. There are a lot of other printer models I have videos for. So I really hope this video was helpful. If it was, please make sure to like. Any questions at all, comment below. And if you want more content like this, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. I handpicked 2 videos that are here on the screen for you to watch next. Also consider subscribing to this channel. There's so much helpful content for you if you're a printer owner, and it's just good to have a resource like this for you in the future, whether you're dealing with a printer that's not printing well or you need more printer recommendations. So I look forward to seeing you again in another video.